We're close to the mission to recruit Tally, as well as the mission to help Jack out. So maybe we'll knock those out of the way before we head on. And we're actually not far from the mission to help Jacob either. So maybe we'll do some of these and get them out of the way. If nothing else, it'll get rid of some of the clutter on this galaxy map. There's a lot of clutter here. Eventually, we'll definitely want to get over here to the Krogan world, to Chanka, and to Ilium. We kind of have to, but also there's a lot to be purchased on those planets. What are we doing here? This is where we help Jack on Pragia. A jungle planet. If I remember correctly, yep, here he goes. Basically, it's a super fast-growing jungle planet, and it takes constant effort to sort of fight off the plants. Let's get in there. As you'll remember, what Jack wants is to find the facility in which Cerberus experimented on her to try to turn her into some superbiotic. And by experiment, what we really mean is torture. And then blow that facility up. And we'll bring Miranda with us. She should see this Cerberus facility for herself as well. And maybe there'll be some interesting dialogue between the two. They don't like each other. So this could be fun. We did get some points because of Project Firewalker, so there's at least that. I'm going to save up these squad points and try to max out Flashbang Grenade before working on the rest of these. Let's see what we want to do with Jack. Honestly, nothing. Honestly, nothing. Like, I'll just wait until we can unlock Prime Warp Ammo. That's the most important thing. These two things are just not that important. So she has the Geth shotgun and the Carnifex. I'm not sure if it's the Carnifex or the Phalanx that is good for teammates, but that's fine. I'm not sure if the Geth plasma shotgun works better for her or the Eviscerator. We'll go with the Eviscerator for now. And we'll go back to the generally more useful Collector Particle Beam. Generally more useful because it is the best option that I've got going at the moment to deal with barriers. Should we encounter any barriers?
How much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Be calm.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Let's get on the ground. Alrighty. It's raining. You can actually see, well, I hope you can see, there's a pretty nice rain effect on Shepard's armor there. You can kind of see raindrops impacting on Jack as well. You can, and clearly she's quite soaked. You can see the glistening on her skull there. How about you, Miranda? Her hair's wet. That's gonna take some time to dry. Let's head inside.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Nah, you got it. Let's go with, I guess, fire on everything for now. As I recall, there'll be a lot of armor to deal with in this mission. Wait a minute. It's raining inside the facility, but now it's not. My armor is still dripping, though. That's a nice touch.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
What do you have to say about this, Miranda? These are your employers, after all. And you appear quite committed to their cause. Locked terminal. Not for long. Come on, give me the pattern. There we are. And now we need the purple 3-line pattern. Just waiting for a pattern. There we go. Credits. I like that. Alright, I think that we should be good as far as weapons go. We'll go back to the Revenant as a standard. What's going on here?
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
If he knew what?
We'll find out. The elusive man requested operation...
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
That's true. Also, why is security guy calling the shots instead of scientist guy? I mean, maybe the facility was under, like, the military command of Cerberus, and not the science command of
I
Cerberus.
remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Looks like an atrium. Looks like these trees have burst through the ground. I mean, how long since Jack's been here? She was a kid when she escaped. So she's probably been a good, like, 10 years at minimum. I suppose this could have grown in 10 years if this is a planet with fast-growing vegetation. There we go. All these credits, and I need to hit a planet where I can spend them. First order of business, buy more fish. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Ah, Varen. How you doing, Varen, buddies? Well, now, Jack, you can actually be useful. Hit him with this. Very good. Where are my teammates? Whoa.
Right there.
How'd you get there? Where's Miranda? Did you, like, kill her and hide her body while I wasn't looking? Old bloodstain. Talk to Jack. Ah, there you are, Miranda.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Why would they make you fight?
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
I guess.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
It seems to matter to you. You clearly want closure.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Medkit? Sure. This place is a mess, man. Let's see what this security console has to say.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Oh, wow.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Oh yeah? Maybe you didn't see the full picture.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
Yeah, that's what I
The
said.
other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's actually not true. There is plenty of room to interpret that scenario that you described.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
You can still see the flies. What is in this room? There we go. What presents await us here? Refined element 0. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That looks good. Let's see, what's here? Oh, hello. Jack. Actually, Miranda, go here, if you would. There. Perfect. And Jack, you go there, and then I am going here. And then we're gonna electrocute that guy so that he explodes. A real man. Oh, there's a Krogan here. Well, Mr. Krogan, how do you like this? There we go. Now you just float for a second while I get my other gun out. There we go. This guy's gotta go. There we go. Anybody else? Oh, there are more people. Hang on a second. Where'd you guys come from? There we go. We'll float this one. And we can actually do our first biotic combo of the game, I think. There we go. Lift plus warp equals biotic combo. It's a system that'll come back in Mass Effect 3, the combo system. And it's actually part of what gives biotics its, a lot of utility back in Mass Effect 3 compared to Mass Effect 2. Oh, come on. There you go. Anybody else?
Why'd they need a morgue? This was
A lot of children died here. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Okay. I was saying in, earlier how in Mass Effect 2, biotics became far less useful than in Mass Effect 1. Mainly because of the sort of the damage, the protection system, right? You had shields as protection, barriers, armor, etc. And as long as an enemy has those layers of protection, they cannot be crowd controlled. And crowd control was the biggest benefit of biotics in Mass Effect 1. In this game here, they haven't really figured out what they want biotics to be if they're not going to be overpowered crowd control. So they're just not generally that useful. Except as, certain biotic powers being useful for dealing with barriers and dealing with armor. I mean, you have some minor crowd control, but the thing is, like, if you have already stripped all the defenses, you might as well just kill the enemy. They're near death. But in Mass Effect 3...
Strange to be back here.
Is it?
I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb. Okay.
Oh, hello, Miranda. And so in Mass Effect 3, they bring back, or they expand on, the combo system that they started here. Right? So you saw that I lifted that Vorcha and then I hit him with Warp, and that led to an extra big biotic explosion. And they really expand that combo system in Mass Effect 3, which, you know, sort of gives biotic powers an ability to just be straight damage-dealing powers, which is really helpful. It's not what they were originally intended to be, but at least it's a utility. What else have we got here? There we go. I'm just gonna go here, actually. And we're gonna hit him with that, and then we're gonna lift him. I mean, it's not completely useless, as you can see. That lift was, I guess, helpful. But they would have been dead anyway, I suppose, is what I'm saying. These look like cells. Ooh. This looks like where the kids were kept. Sink, toilet, bed. Very grim. Very grim indeed. Did any of these kids have thermal clips? I could definitely use some thermal clips. What's this?
They kept children here?
Clearly. Clearly they did. Oh, you surprised me.
Two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
How is this a two-way mirror? What does that mean? Does that mean it's a mirror on both sides? If so, how could you see these kids? Do you mean it's a one-way mirror, but then it's like transparent from the other side? I don't know. Jack's under stress. We're gonna give her a break for maybe not speaking with precision. I guess I needed a Medigel. I haven't used one in a while, I don't think.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Is it? Okay. Hang on a second. So that cell is over there, so I assume we need to be going this way. So we're gonna go this way first. That's one of those interrogation / torture chairs. That seems good. I guess they just... Oh. Research terminal. Hack. Where? On the other side? Security console, research terminal, security console. Yes, research terminal. I guess these are just the torture lobby of this facility. Okay, and I need one more with 2 blue lines. Here we are.
This looks interesting.
Biotic damage? It does look interesting. Security console. Tell me more. What happened here?
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors.
Pergnim? What's that?
We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died.
Wow.
So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
I mean, holy shit, dude.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
I mean, it sure sounds like it, but this just shows you what a piece of shit Cerberus is as an organization. They are really, really... Like, they have no limitations, no moral restrictions. They're just willing to do whatever for the purpose of scientific advancement. You know, randomly trying to see what would happen if you lowered the core temperature of kids to see if it would stimulate biotic potential. Just, let's try this thing and see if it works. Ah, it didn't work. I just ended up killing him. I guess we'll just not do that on the main subject.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
I'm gonna say this, but just to show you how awkward it is.
You move on, harder and tougher.
is just so... I don't know what... That doesn't even make sense. Power cells? Great.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster.
Yeah.
We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Oh, what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
I mean, it's, nothing ever is, right? You go back to the places where you grew up, they're not quite the same ever.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
You got it. What's going on here? Hello, friends.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, you true.
I'm talking to you. Hello.
Want them dead?
Hello.
Talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste.
Who are you talking to? Oh, yeah, somebody on the radio.
Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
Good question.
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
Oh, I see. That's confident.
Kill them.
That's very confident. Miranda, go right there, and Jack, go right here. Would you? Actually, could you go right there, Jack? That's better. I'll go here. Let's get you dead ASAP, shall we? And then a nice big electrocute. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was rude, sir. I'll deal with you in a second. Will you die, please? Jack, can you get back into cover? You don't need to actually stay out of cover once you've been put out of cover. Here's what I'm gonna do. Come shoot at me, guys. You need to be shooting at me. Please. Don't shoot at Jack. There we go, there we go. That didn't last very long. Krogan have pretty good resistance, it seems, to being lifted and stuff. Go for another ride, will you? There we go. You don't outnumber us, that's not true anymore. And you certainly do not outgun us. Lift them, warp them. There we go. And now we're in pretty good range for this thing. Boom, how you like that? Yeah, good luck with that. Are you gonna come this way? There you are. Come on, Kurek. I'm waiting for you, dude. Hit him with this. This is not the most efficient way, but I'm enjoying it. I shouldn't let him get too close. And Jack, can you lift this idiot? Never mind, I got it. Hey, buddy.
The only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there.
You still feeling confident?
Bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
I guess not. Probably not feeling too confident after that. For perfect optimality, I should have used this particle beam on that particular guy when he had his barriers up, but that's fine. That's fine. It all worked out in the end. Ooh, what's this? More credits. Perfect. Very good. 3,000 more credits. I like that. Let's go check in on Aresh. Hello? Anybody home?
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Uresh, and you're breaking into my home.
Your home? How is this
I know
your
you're
home?
Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you.
That's what
You were the
the
question,
security log
and
suggested.
I'm still looking for the answer.
What do you want here?
Why did you come back?
Yeah.
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece.
What's a solar year
I'm
here?
gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
He says they were here like a solar year. I don't know what a solar year means. Does that mean like a year on this planet? One revolution around its local star? Or does it mean like our year? Because if it means like a standard Earth year, that would be kind of weird that those mercs just hung out for a year. I wonder how... Maybe it says when we go back out to the galaxy map how long a year is for this planet.
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us.
Yeah.
They must have had good reasons.
Not really.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose.
Yeah.
When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
He's trying to deal with his past as well. He's trying to get something out of this facility so that he didn't suffer for nothing.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
Welcome
That's
back, buddy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Killing him changes nothing. Also, he's not going to accomplish anything. He's clearly crazy. It doesn't seem like he really has the ability to do anything here.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go.
Bye, Arash.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
Correct.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
It's a pretty big room, but... I mean, the furnishings are a bit prison-themed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. This is the so-called two-way mirror.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
They sure put a lot of stuff in here that a biotic could throw around and turn into a weapon, right? Like, okay, the mercs might have moved some of this stuff in here, but, like, not this bed.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Yeah, Bunny, that's what I was saying. It's a one-way mirror, because this is the way that it's not a mirror. It's a mirror from the other side. But it's been referred to as a two-way mirror on two separate occasions, so I assume one of the writers just wanted it to be that. I want to see if you can read some of these writings. But it doesn't look like it. It's too pixelated.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Like, the guards must have super conditioned Jack, because, like, if you walk into this room and you're a guard, and she's just angry, she can throw any of these objects at your head and sever it, presumably. with her mind.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him.
Ooh.
Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Agreed. Miranda's looking bummed out by everything that she learned. Is there a pilot in there? It's never clear. Like, if there is a pilot in this shuttle, I've never met the pilot. Pragia confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous crew failed to destroy all records. Scientist dead. No more emotional issues. New outfit for Jack. Jack's character is helped by a very good voice actor. They do an excellent job. I mean, it's a kid that was tortured and has to deal with, you know, those facts, I guess. She blew up a place and that made her feel better. And I, as Shepard, I can really sympathize with somebody who wanted to blow stuff up
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
to make myself feel better. Most of the explosions that I cause in this game make me feel pretty good.